This is the science of violence. What we're going to look at today is first strikes. So within self-defense, you can strike first if you're feeling that your life's in danger or you're threatened with a serious assault. And that's what we're going to show you how to do. So the first one we're going to do is, you see it every day up and down the country, pushing and shoving starts and then punches start being thrown. What you want to do is intervene at the stage where someone is violently pushing you and they're really using force, they're using menace, they're using aggression. What you've got to do, you've got to use as much force as you can to stop this person causing you serious damage. And again, this is self-defense for the over 50s. If you're over 50 and you get punched in the head, believe you me, it's not the same as when you get punched when you're in your 20s. They can do serious damage. So you want to be in there first. You want to be making sure that you strike first, and that best form of defense is attack in this situation. As we've always said, that the ultimate best form of defense is the situation being diffused and both people walking away uninjured. But if it's absolutely coming on top and you can do nothing about it, then the best thing that you can do is get in with a very solid first strike to defend yourself. So the first defense we're going to do is somebody comes at you, they're pushing, they're shoving. It happens every day of the week in towns and cities up and down England. People have had a few drinks, the pushing and shoving starts, then the punches start getting thrown and people get hurt. What this is for is to close the distance and mitigate the guy that's going to attack you. So first of all, he comes in and pushes you. He's going to come in again and push you again. You step in, you block the push, and then you strike with the elbow to the throat or to the chin. And it's as simple as that. But we'll break it down into little moves and then we'll show you in real time. What's going to happen here is Dig is going to dig me. He's going to push me and I'm going to respond to the push. So obviously you've seen this situation before, pushing and shoving. You want to intervene. First push happens. You don't really want that to happen. But if the first push has happened, you want to be able to defend yourself, not retaliate. You're defending yourself using minimum force and all the rest of it. But we'll see what happens. Okay, right, we're going to break this down now, see what's happened, see what we're doing there. So let's do it really slowly. So Dig comes in with a push. I obviously go back because I've been pushed. What I do, as soon as I see him come in again, I launch in with a block and an elbow strike to the throat, like this. So I'm blocking him. I'm striking to the chest here, but obviously if it was genuine, I'd be striking to his throat, to his cheek. Throat will take him down, cheek, jaw will take him down. Then obviously you just come straight through afterwards. Just walk straight through. Does that make sense? Trip over. So you see there the force and the violence of that when you counter to defend yourself. There's plenty of force in that. So that was just me striking with the elbow to the chest, and that's nearly putting him through those patio doors. So that technique, it's not pretty, it's not something you see in a kung fu movie, but it works. And as an older person that's not as fit as the young guy that's attacking you, you need to get an advantage. And obviously the key in this technique is you're actually striking to the jaw or the throat, because you are fighting for your life. You're in a situation where someone's going to violently assault you, you're fighting for your life. So you strike to the jaw or to the throat. And obviously with those elbow strikes, there's going to be a lot more effect from that than just striking to Dig's chest. If I'm striking to Dig's chest, believe you me, that's taking a toll on him, nearly putting him through the patio doors. But you imagine if that's gone to the jaw or the throat, you're going to basically immobilise your attacker and you're going to be able to get out of there really quick. So a slight variation on this. Again, there's no perfect technique and there's no perfect system. So you've got to judge every individual incident on its own merits. And this one is, you've been pushed, he's coming in to push you again, but then you realise he's just about to throw a big massive haymaker. So this is now a block and an elbow. But it's exactly the same principle as the last technique that we just done. So we'll do it slowly. So the push comes, and then the strike. Push comes, and then the strike. Push comes, and the strike. Push, and the strike. And what you're doing all the time, you're closing the distance, hip twist, both techniques. You're getting the hip twist to get the striking. So on that one, the block comes in and the elbow comes in. On the first one, it's the block of the left hand and the left elbow. On this one, it's the block of the right hand and the right elbow coming through. And it's a very simple technique, but Dig will tell you, is that an effective technique? Yes. He's just laying on the floor there in a bit of a heap at the minute. But it works. And it's very simple to learn, and it's very powerful. And it just takes, the more you practice, the better you're going to be. But this is about saving lives. This isn't about being violent. We're not violent people. We want to help you be able to fight your way out of a situation and get yourself to safety. So that's the strike from the other angle. Dig's just gone through the patio doors. My chest caved in. But what we try to do in these videos is use the amount of aggression in the videos in a controlled way that you'd actually see out on the street. So we're not messing about. When Dig's throwing punches, Dig is trying to dig. And when I'm doing the responses, I'm doing the responses. I'm not throwing to the areas I would throw them to. Throw at the chest, because it's safe, but the techniques are exactly the same. Anyway, enjoy, keep practicing, and remember, this is the science of violence. Bit about the channel. We've got a lot of plans for this channel. Obviously, what we're doing at the minute is we're in self-defense for the over 50s. Hopefully in the next few weeks and months, we're going to have a professional boxer who's going to come and teach people some basic boxing techniques. We're going to have some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on it. We're going to have all these different mixed martial arts styles will be coming on stream over the next few weeks and months. We're going to make this the definitive channel for the science of violence.